Hello class. Let's start our today's class. As in previous class, we have studied about the resolution, why and how do we make resolution. And today we will start session 3. So we have the topic in talking about change. So this session we will know about the various kind of change which takes place. So the first change we have is change for the better. So this is the change which improves our or increase our ability or quality. So it means to change so as to improve. So example is he does not watch junk movies anymore and it is a change for the better. Means somebody is not watching junk movies anymore. So this is the change for betterment of him. He now enjoys serious cinema. Okay, so this is good for him now. So this is the change for the better. Next is change for the worse. This is the opposite of the change for the better. And change for the worse, something changes but it is not good for you. It always degrade your quality or ability. So change for the worse means to change but become worse. So example is she has started reading novels, but it is a change for the worse as she reads them more than her school books. So in this example, author is talking about a girl who has starting reading novels, but this habit of her is bad for her because she is now reading the novel more than her school books. Okay, next is change with the times. So this is the change which takes place according to the passing of or passage of time. So example is our school is changing with the times. We now have computer labs with free internet connection. Next is for a change means for a change is the type of change means to try something new to do something new. So example is why don't you wear a salwar suit for a change? You always wear sari. So here, author is saying to a girl to change her dressing sense. So why don't you wear salwar suit in place of saris? Next is time for a change. So this kind of change is something which is the demand of the time. Okay. So as we have to do something new to make a change as per the change in time. So it means an expression used when it is time to make a change. Okay, example is I asked her if she wanted a cake for her birthday and she said it's time for a change, let's have a pizza instead. Okay, so I asked her for cake on her birthday, but she said let's have a change and try pizza instead. Okay, next changes, times are changing. So these are the phrases used when we hear a surprising news and we compare something in earlier days. Okay, so this means a response made when you hear a surprising piece of news. Example is man, they charge me 500 rupees for this tie. So woman replied, well, times are changing, ties do not cost 100 rupees anymore. As the men said that those ties were cost 1500 rupees. So he is surprised to see the cost of the tie, and now the woman is replying that time has changed, so the cost of the tie has also, and the tie does not cost of rupees 100 now. Okay, sea change. Next change is sea change. It means a change at large stake. Okay, it means a major change. There is a sea change in the choice of careers. Many youngsters are more interested in MBA nowadays than in medicine or civil change. So this is the change at large scale. Example is that there is a major change in the choice of careers, as many youngsters are more interested in MBA as compared to medicine or civil services. Next is times change. It means this is the change which occurs as with the passing of the time. So it means as time passes, different things become acceptable. Example is the old man scolded his grandson for not cutting his long hair. He said that when he was young, we had to keep it short and oiled. His grandson said, times change, grandpa. In this example, that old man is scolding her grandson son for keeping the long hairs, and also giving them the example of his time, that when he was young, he had to keep the short hair and put oil on them. So the grandsons are replying that this is changed as per the time has changed. Okay, so now below this heading is active and passive voice. So these are the examples written in active voice and converted into passive voice. We have to read them. First is, the hairstylist changed the color of my hair. The color of my hair was changed by the hairstylist. As I think you have studied active and passive voice in your English class. So here the subject will be here converting the sentence from active to passive. The subject will be converted to object and the object will be converted to subject. So as you can see, the hairstylist, which is subject here, now is a object in passive voice. So the color of my hair, which is object in active voice, is the subject in passive voice. So next is, I was praised by the headmaster. The headmaster praised me. Now following given three sentences are the exception to this rule. In certain sentences in the passive voice, the subject may not be mentioned. Okay, so these are the sentences when they are converted from active to passive voice. In these sentences, subjects are not to be mentioned. As you can see, you should do your work. They are converted into passive voice as the work should be done. Second is, we completed the marathon at last. It is converted into passive voice as the marathon was completed at last. Here by us is not mentioned. Okay, so this is the exception to the rule that subject is made object and object is made subject here. So here is the object as subject, but the subject is not written here as object. Next is, has she finished her homework? It is converted into passive voice as has her homework been completed. Okay, so this is the exercise. Here you have to take the sentences, those are in active voice. So let's first read all the sentences. First is, they have been scolded. Second is, I bought some clothes yesterday. Third is, the teacher is correcting test papers. Fourth is, the test papers have been submitted. Fifth is, we went there last summer. Sixth is, we were welcomed by the hotel owner. Seventh is, she believed him, but we did not. Eighth is, he was trusted neither by us nor by her. So now, sentence 1, they have been scolded, is in active voice. Sentence 2, I bought some clothes yesterday, is also in active voice. Third, the teacher is correcting the test papers, is also in active voice. Fourth is not. Fifth is also in active voice. Sixth is in passive voice, so we will put a cross here. Seventh is, she believes him but we did not, is also in active voice. Eighth is, he was trusted neither by us nor by her, is in passive voice. So in this way you can do this exercise. Next exercise is your homework. You have to do this exercise in your copy and you have to submit it to me. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you class, have a nice day.